Hello, students, faculty, and family members. Thank you for joining us as we honor our underclassmen. Students, we are truly amazed at what you are able to accomplish every day at Oconee County High School. And while we pause today to celebrate what you have accomplished this year, we are overwhelmed with joy and hope for what you will accomplish next. Congratulations, students. We will see you soon.
We will begin today by recognizing the Varsity Academic Bowl team. The Varsity Academic Bowl team are the current Varsity Region champions and the runners-up in the state competition. The members of this year's Varsity Academic Bowl team are Alex Benoit, Z. Burke, Spencer Cohen, Riley Colquitt, Ryan Diaz, Kym Moore, Nathan Powers, Robert Turpin, and Kevin Zhang. Now we will recognize this year's Junior Varsity Academic Bowl team. The members of this year's Junior Varsity Academic Bowl team consisted of Adam Brantley, Marshall Cohen, Ashton Davis Ayers, Juliana Derhams, Juliana Hayunga, Victor Wang, Johanna Eor, Andrew Jutchus, Caden Moore, Leah Shapansky, and Haruki Takeuchi. Now to recognize this year's High Q team. The High Q team participates on the television quiz show High Q. This airs on WSB TV. The High Q team is currently in the semifinals of competition. This year's High Q team consists of Alex Benoit, Z. Burke, and Kym Moore. And now we would like to recognize those students who received the University of Georgia Certificate of Merit. The University of Georgia recognizes the top 5% of the junior class of high schools. The following students are the University of Georgia Certificate of Merit recipients and are listed in alphabetical order. Alex Benoit, Riley Byers, Riley Colquitt, Madison Freeman, Mary Hammond, Julianne Lee, Luke Morneau, Benjamin Munnick, Annika Nilsson, Mia Sinyetko, Robert Turpin, Kalani Washington, Sarah Wilson, Winston Young, and Kevin Zhang. Next, we will recognize those students who are in our Advanced Placement Capstone program. Students in the Advanced Placement Capstone program are Natalie Barnes, Alex Benoit, Z. Burke, Riley Colquitt, Hawks Corbett, Abigail Dickens, Madison Freeman, Viviana Hernandez, Berkeley Hainan, Julianne Lee, Kym Moore, Luke Morneau, Megan Mundy, Annika Nilsson, Nathan Powers, Emma Sayeski, Kalani Washington, and Kevin Zhang. And now we will recognize the Governor's Honors Program. The Georgia Governor's Honors Program, otherwise known as GHP, is a residential summer program for gifted and talented high school students who will be rising juniors and seniors during the program. The program offers instruction that is significantly different from the typical high school classroom and that is designed to provide students with academic, cultural, and social enrichment necessary to become the next generation of global critical thinkers, innovators, and leaders. The program will not meet this summer due to COVID-19, but we still wanted to recognize these students. This year's Governor's Honors Program students are Mary Claire Hammond, Kalani Washington, and Kevin Zhang. Next, we would like to recognize this year's Superintendent's Advisory Committee. The Superintendent's Advisory Committee is selected by the faculty and administration of OCHS. These students meet with Dr. Jason Branch to discuss school policies, current issues, and future planning of the school. This year's Superintendent's Advisory Committee consists of Spencer Bright, Viviana Hernandez, and Emma Sayeski. Now we will recognize this year's Oconee Scholar Awards. The Oconee Scholar Program was established to encourage students to continue to set high academic standards for themselves and to become involved in school clubs, competitions, and other activities, as well as community service activities. The pursuit of excellence through academics, the arts, athletics, and service to others helps assure the development of outstanding students who have good self-concepts and are contributing members of our school and community. Oconee scholars not only rank in the top 10% of the class, they are heavily involved. The requirements to be an Oconee scholar increase with grade level. This year's Oconee Junior Scholar Awards go to Alex Benoit, Riley Byers, Caleb Camus, Abigail Dickens, Viviana Hernandez, Julianne Lee, Ella Miller, Luke Morneau, Kalani Washington, and Kevin Zhang. The sophomore recipients of the Oconee Scholar Awards are Rebecca Atkins, Adam Brantley, Chloe Graham, Paige Hackelman, Juliana Hayunga, Johanna Eeyore, Mariah Jack, Grace Canavage, Sydney Matthews, Kinsley McConnell, Holly Moore, Kyriakos Panau, Emma Pierce, Ella Stilian Southard, Leah Shapansky, and Haruki Takeuchi. And the Oconee freshman scholars include Emily Antwine, Dennis Bishop, Andrew Cash, Emma Hargrove, Victor Wang, Brenna Pursley, and Wyatt Smitherman. Now we will move on to the Career, Technical, and Agricultural Education Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in career, technical, and agricultural education. Spencer Barkfried is the chapter treasurer for FFA. Dennis Bishop wins the Basic Agricultural Science Award. Sadie Campbell qualified for FCCLA National Competition. Alex Caro placed third in the National Poultry Evaluation and eighth in the High Individual National Poultry Evaluation. Simon Casey won the Basic Agricultural Science Award, and Andrew Cash the Foundations of Engineering Award. Aidan Caspary in Computer Science Principles. Daniel Castro in Marketing and Entrepreneurship, Abby Chen in Introduction to Digital Technology, and Abby Dickens is the FFA Chapter President. Sarah Jane Eberhardt wins the DECA Leadership Award. Daniel Elder is recognized in Basic Agricultural Science. Chloe Graham qualified for the FCCLA National Competition. Sierra Green is recognized in Marketing Principles, and Paige Hackelman in Engineering Concepts. Juliana Hayunga is an FCCLA National Qualifier. Victor Wang took first place in state for the FBLA Introduction to Financial Math. Alex Huff placed third in the National Poultry Evaluation. And Olivia Johnson is an FCCLA National Qualifier. Ashley Langford is an FCCLA National Qualifier. Sherry Lynn is recognized in Early Childhood Education 1, and Sydney Matthews in Engineering Concepts. Avery Mercer is recognized in Early Childhood Education 2. Ella Jane Miller is the Chapter Vice President, and Holly Moore is recognized in Introduction to Business and Technology. Maddie Murrow placed third in the National Agri-Science Fair with a concentration in social systems. Nicholas Poplar is recognized in AP Computer Science Principles, and Anderson Pitts in Introduction to Healthcare. And Lexi Pritchard is the Area 2 Junior Representative Chapter Secretary. Isabel Saunders is an FCCLA National Competition Qualifier. Courtney Sims is recognized in Essentials of Healthcare, and Jack Stansel won the DECA Leadership Award. Haruki Takeuchi placed second in the state in the FBLA Healthcare Administration competition. Emma Turner is a chapter sentinel, and Elijah Wilkes is a chapter reporter. And Bailey Wingrove took second place in state in the FBLA Introduction to Information Technology competition. Now we would like to recognize our English Award winners. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in English and literature composition. Jonathan Adair in mythology, Ellie Amos in honors 10th grade literature. Sophie Belknap is the OCHS 10th grade award winner for the Young Georgia Authors Competition. Nicole Berry in honors 9th grade literature. Lillian Callahan in 9th honors English. Mia Davis in American literature. Olivia Gelrich in honors 9th grade literature. Chloe Graham in 10th honors literature. Juliana Hayunga in honors 10th grade literature. Max Lavender is the OCHS 9th grade winner for the Young Georgia Authors Competition. Alan Mann in American literature, and Maggie Michael in 10th literature. Emily Moonstate in Poetry Out Loud. Brenna Pursley in 9th honors English. Jeffrey Ramos in 9th English. Cade Ramsey in honors American literature. Samuel Rue in 9th literature. Naomi Searcy in honors American literature. Mia Sinyetko in AP English language. Ethan Ward in American literature. Kalani Washington is a Young Georgia Authors District winner. And Kevin Zhang in AP English language. Next is the Fine Arts Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in fine arts. Abigail Chen in 10th grade art, Ashley Class in show choir, Taylor Clover in theater arts and musical theater 1, Carolyn Day in 10th grade art, Knox Gaines in acting 1, Chloe Graham in acting 2, Mary Claire Hammond in 11th grade art, and Juliana Hayunga in concert choir. Ella Jenkins in 11th grade art, Andrew Jutras, all-state band, Aaron Knapp, acting 1, Carly Lynn in 11th grade art, G.J. Marandia in all-state chorus, Caleb Moore in musical theater, Madeline Murrow in 9th grade art, and Jessica Wang in 9th grade art. Next are the Math Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in math. Liz Adams in pre-calculus, Kenneth Almond in Algebra 1, Grant Armstrong in Algebra 1, Alex Benoit in Advanced Placement Statistics, Alexa Brock, Accelerated Geometry B in Algebra 2, Riley Byers in AP Calculus BC and AP Calculus AB, Mariah Kuda in Algebra 1, Jake Holt in Algebra 2, and Victor Wang in Accelerated Pre-Calculus. Amy Kobayashi in Accelerated Algebra 1 and Geometry A, Caleb Moore in Algebra 2, Kate Nicholas in Algebra 1, Jacob Peterson in Accelerated Geometry B and Algebra 2, Riley Royster in Geometry, Haruki Takeuchi in Accelerated Precalculus, Justin Weiler in Algebra 2, and Theo Willingham in GSE Geometry. We will now present the Science Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in science. Nicole Berry in General Biology, Lillian Callahan in Honors Biology, Mariah Kuda in General Biology and Physical Science, Mia Davis in Chemistry, Natalie DeFee in Honors Biology, Victor Huang in Honors Biology, and Mariah Jack in Chemistry. Grace Canabage in Animal Science, Aidan Landrum in Chemistry, Ashley Langford in Oceanography, Cypress Monday in Chemistry, Kyriakos Panau in AP Physics 1, Autumn Reuter in Chemistry, Mary Worthington in Biology, and Kevin Zhang in AP Physics C. And now for the Social Studies Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in social studies. Ellie Atkins for AP World History and Individual and the Law, Sophie Belknap for World History Honors, Giselle Boetger for World History Honors, Grayson Boswell in U.S. History and Film, Spencer Bright in Psychology, Aidan Burnett in U.S. Government, Lillian Callahan in AP Government, Skylar Chapman in World History, and Abby Dickens in Youth Assembly for Outstanding Bill. Paige Hackelman for Youth Assembly in Outstanding Bill, Annalise Hale for Individual and the Law, Emma Hargrove in Honors Government, McGinnis Harvey in Honors U.S. History, Juliana Hyunga in AP World History, Victor Huang in AP Government, Alan Mann, U.S. History, Luke Mann, Honors Government, Abigail Mayfield in American Government, and Ella Jane Miller in AP Human Geography. Kym Moore for AP Seminar, AP United States History, Junior Historian Award, and Youth Assembly State Officer. Rebecca Parsons in Honors Government and U.S. History, Brenna Pursley for AP Government, Mia Sinyetko in AP United States History, Tiana Shaw, World History on Level, and Ethan Ward for United States History. Now we will recognize our World Language Awards. The following students have achieved excellence in education by obtaining high grade averages and participation in various competitions in world languages. Liz Adams, Latin 4, Adam Brantley, Latin 2, Riley Byers, Spanish 4 Honors, Young Hong Chung, German 2, Spencer Cohen, AP Latin, Mia Davis, French 3, Laura Garcia Mosley, Spanish 1 and 2, Paige Hackelman, Spanish 1 and 2. Juliana Hyunga, Spanish 1 and 2, Key Huppert, Latin 3, Ashley Miller, Spanish 1, 2, and 3, Jacob Peterson, German 2, Brenna Pursley, Spanish 2 and 3, Ella Stillion Southard, Spanish 1 and 2, Sarah Blake Wilson, Spanish 2. And now it is time to recognize our 2020 Graduation Marshals. The Graduation Marshals are comprised of the top 4 students in the junior class. They assist with the graduation ceremony each year. These students are listed in alphabetical order. The 2020 Graduation Marshals are Alex Benoit, Julianne Lee, Mia Sinyetko, and Kevin Zhang. Next, we will recognize the top GPA for each class. We will begin with the freshman class. For the class of 2023, the top freshman is Natalie DeFee. Next, we will recognize the top GPA for the sophomore class. For the class of 2022, the top GPA goes to Juliana Hyunga. Now to recognize the junior class top GPA. The top GPA for the class of 2021 belongs to Alex Benoit. The final award of the night that we will recognize is the Satori Award. Satori is a Japanese Buddhist term for awakening or understanding. In the Zen tradition, Satori refers to Kensho, or seeing one's true nature. For at least the last 4 decades, the Satori Award has been the highest academic honor given by the faculty to an OCHS underclass student. The award is given to the junior who best exhibits this desire for understanding, who embodies the Western Enlightenment thinker Immanuel Kant's admonition, "Dare to know." The recipient of the Satori Award this year is Alex Benoit.
Thank you, students, parents, and community members for joining us for tonight's Underclassmen Honors Night. It is an honor to have the opportunity to recognize our students. Thank you to our teachers, counselors, and tech staff for making this event possible. We hope you have a great evening, and thank you again for joining us for our Honors Night event.